Hello everyone, welcome back to Automaton episode number 47. Picking up right where we left off last episode, and well, would you look at that. I log in and look what happens. Logged right out of the last episode, logged right in today, and guess what? Did I turn that thing off? Did I just say no? I could have swore we left this thing on. So that's kind of showing. I'm like, I have a chunk loader set up over here, so I'm not sure. This is so strange to me. Use our network tool. It shows that it is not connected to our other network now. All of a sudden, not connected. Huh. Well, I think I know how to fix it real quick, maybe? No, that didn't work either. Well, what do you know? Let's try that. Oh, hey, look, it lit up. Oh, hey, look, it's connected to the system now. Oh my gosh. Well, this thing's not working as intended, so that should have all of these online now. Maybe there's just something weird about that weirding gadget. See, now it's all working just fine. I don't know. I got the weirding gadget up there. It should be working just fine. I think in single player worlds, it just constantly works. I think in multiplayer worlds, you have to keep, hitting it and make sure it keeps spinning. But for some reason, I'm not sure what the deal is. I don't know what's going on. I do think I know how to fix for our distillation tower, and I have some other things I'd like to jump into today, though. So hopefully you guys are ready for a brand new adventure. I'm just kidding. So there we go. We're not starting anything, no, I was just messing around. So yeah, we got it working now. I don't know what the deal is, guys. I really don't. We got the weirding gadget right here. Let's go ahead and push F4. Usually it's F9. Oh, there it is. It is working. Okay, cool. F4. So this is... yeah, this is like the center of this chunk, and this should be loading this chunk. Same goes for probably out there. I would imagine I place it almost literally on top of it out there. See, so I rebound mine to F4. Usually it's F9. But I use F9 to start my recordings up for everybody. So there you go. Boom. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to talk to the powers that be and see if they know anything about it. So let's grab a quick pipe, because I know some people were saying some certain things about these fluid pipes from immersive engineering. But if we take a look at the tanks from the bottom center block. Okay, so let's see. Tank and multiple plans will allow any fluid. It can be piped in through the top or bottom block. Okay, so that means you can pipe it in through all four of these bottom sides. The absolute bottom is only an output. The absolute top is only an input. That is what I was also told. So I don't want people to get confused. I kind of, well, it kind of slipped my mind more or less. And then I was like, oh yeah, so that does work. But yeah, basically that is the deal. So we can pipe in through the bottom, just not the absolute bottom of the block. This side is only an output. The ones up here, on the other hand, are both in and outputs. These four along these outlying sides here are input and outputs, and the top up here is only an input. So I'm not sure if someone was saying something about that in the comments, but yeah, I figured I'd point that out real quick. Let's go ahead and sleep and see if we can get this fixed. So someone mentioned to me a quick fix for this, and it's something to do with the fluid router with the distillation tower. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do this later. I'm not gonna do this right now. But we're gonna have to put a pipe between the fluid router and the distillation tower, because I'm just not gonna have room to do this. I'm gonna have to do something kind of crazy to get this to keep working the way I want it to work. I may end up having to... why is this... this has barely got anything in it. Which is not a bad thing. But I'm probably going to have to wind up moving this over, is what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do. We even got a weirding gadget out here. I don't know why it does this clear thing. I'm not sure what's up with that, but anyways, let's do some other stuff. Let's get off this topic and this fluid stuff for now. We have much bigger pressing issues to attend to in our factory. So today, what I'm thinking about working on is, well, power. Power has been a big issue for us for a while now, and so I went ahead and made some obsidian dust here. We're going to go ahead and put some compressed diamond in our enriching factory, and we're going to see how much of this can actually go inside of our infusing factory. Get a whole bunch of refined obsidian made, and in the meantime, while we have that coming in as well, let's go ahead and make a little bit more refined obsidian ingots. So let's grab half a stack of this, and a little bit of osmium, which I think half a stack is probably probably not enough. Where's my, oh, there it is, my osmium compressor. Oh, good lord, is this thing upgraded? Oh my goodness, it's not. Do I have any upgrades? Please tell me I have some upgrades. We have 4 and 4, not the worst in the world. Now, this thing was being powered off of this, so this thing has no power. We're going to put it in here for the time being, as we actually have power in here. So we'll put that guy there. Let's go ahead and start putting some energy upgrades inside. We're going to go ahead and put a little bit of osmium in and start letting our refined obsidian do its stuff. We're not going to max this thing out because I don't feel like making the upgrades at the moment. But I'm just going to kind of let it work until we need some more, which I'm pretty sure we will need some more here very soon. But what we're going to be working on today is something outside of the book. And another thing we can actually do real quick is we finally have enough crystals to make our erodium crystal blocks, or erodium blocks. We need 6 of them. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. We're going to make a crystal laser lens. And there we go, crystal laser lens. So there's a clear, and then that turns it into a crystal. Now what this is going to do is going to pretty much stop us from getting most ores, I do believe. Or it might still give us ores if we take a look at it. If we push U on it, it should, I guess it doesn't really actually say. But I do believe we want the clear variant. So if we click on like erodium crystal here, and we go to the void ore miner tier 1, which is what we're using, it's saying a clear laser lens is a 1.62%, and the preferred, which I believe is not there because I'm not really sure what the deal is. I'm pretty sure it's a crystal laser lens, bumps it up to 16.49%. I'm fairly positive that this should work. So we need to go out there and replace the clear lens with this crystal one. So we're going to have to break a few things on this thing real quick. Also, if you guys are having some issues with the world download and not being able to access the system, I'm sorry, I totally forgot about the security terminal thing. You guys are going to have to go into creative and break it and replace it yourself. Or just get rid of it altogether. Something I can do to fix it for the next world download is put a blank biometric card in there, and it should allow access for everyone. But a quick little update, if you guys can't access the system, is just to come back here, break this, spawn a new one in, and place it in yourself. That is just a quick fix for you guys if you guys are having issues with that. If you're having issues otherwise, I'm not really sure what would be the problem, but you guys, let me know if you guys do. I'll do my best to try to help. I'm not going to promise that I'll be able to get it to work, whatever it is that's happening, but yeah. Anyway, so we got all that going on. What I want to do is, we last episode we made the quantum bridge, but there's also another cool item in here called the quantum Entangloporter. If we push Shift and M over it, without having that search bar going, it says a highly advanced block capable of transmitting any practical resource along long distances and dimensions, which I do believe means power as well. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So let's go ahead and see what we need to make this. Okay. Does not like me there. As you can see, I think we're having some issues just with a bunch of different things over practically all of the stuff in our network, which is a little annoying to say the least, but it is what it is. Atomic alloy. Alright, so I did make up a few more of these atomic alloys. Let's go ahead and get 12 of those. I think we need the refined obsidian for these? Yeah, refined obsidian, okay. So good thing I made up a good little bit of these guys. I think it's 1 for 1. So let's go get those going over here. And that should be done. Our refined obsidian may be done. And that should be perfect. There we go. Hopefully that's enough. I've never used this thing before, but I'm going to try it out. We're going to see if we can get it working. And if we can, oh boy. We're going to have some fun times, I do believe. Quantum. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the quantum thing. And boom, we got 1 and 2 quantum entangloporters. Heck of a name right there. Let's go ahead and check this real quick. Looks like this guy's done. Look at that. 32 more. Beautiful. So we need those. We got them. And we can start setting this stuff up. Now, I'm kind of curious. I think we had 7 crystals in here. Okay, we still have 7. All right, good. I'm kind of curious on whether or not we're going to be getting more ores in or not. But I think you might. I'm not 100% on that. So we're still doing great on ethanol. We still have a butt ton of it. We're using melons, and our seeds are working slowly but surely. I guess it's just working slow. Device is still online. All right, cool. How much biodiesel are we up to? Over 5,000 buckets. No big deal. Over 600, almost 650 buckets of diesel. Pretty nice stuff. Oh, man. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Now, I'm not really sure how to pair these together. What I'm going to do is we're going to do a quick little test. Let's put one right here. So we have an output there. We're going to swap that over to an input real quick. Just to kind of do a quick test, because like I said, I've never used these before. We're going to try it out. We're going to do it over a short distance. So that's an output on this side. So it should output directly into this. We're going to set this as a, I guess, leave it as a public network. All right, so we're going to have an input, but we want to go ahead and make sure that we're on energy. So we do have an input on that side. Good to know. Frequency none set. Let's go ahead and set this to frequency 1. Check mark. The only Bentley. Okay, I can't really change that to anything else. But there we go. We got power coming in. If we go ahead and set this and click this and set this as that. Oh, look at that. Well, well, well. I don't even think these things actually use any power. I could be wrong on this, but this is going to be a big, big changer for our entire factory. I could do some quick looking real quick and see how much... Oh. Okay, so you see the issue here. Our network's probably going to run out of power in a minute. Let's go ahead and pull this guy off. Let this guy start getting some power back inside of him. But that is pretty nice. So we saw a difference. We didn't set this to output, but I know we can just set this to, like, you know, this particular one to come over here to energy and output, and it'll start should outputting. As long as we set the frequency? We did set that sign to input, didn't we? Auto. Ah, there we go. I didn't know energy needed auto eject as well. Interesting. But very cool nonetheless. I like it. So let's see if we can hook up a system over here instead from our main power source. How do I want to transfer this over? Now, we know that these cables cannot connect to this. The only thing I can think of possibly doing here is maybe trying this and seeing how much power that this can actually legitimately pull in at one given time. So we're on import on this one. You can see power is making its way inside of it by hovering over it. Now, we can actually transfer anything with these. These actually can transfer items, liquids, gases, and energy, and I believe even over dimensions, if that is indeed what we saw it saying. And dimensions. Beautiful. And they're actually not that expensive to make, at least from what I'm seeing. So, I wonder if we just made a bunch of these and just put them all on each side, if that would help. I feel like it might. But I say they're cheap, but at the same time, it's just going to take me a little bit to make up a whole bunch of them. So I may end up doing that, but we might also try seeing... Well, it's keeping this thing nice and empty. That's for sure. So that is probably doing pretty well. But it's probably also... Oh, it's filling up now. There we go. Slowly but surely. I need to check out over here. We need some power over here for this guy, so we don't have to keep filling this up. But this seems to be doing pretty well still, making us a bunch more blaze rods. Oh my gosh. We need to set that up. We just need to get an ender chest made for that and put it into our system. So we can do that super easy. All we need is just the import chest that we have set up over here, which I believe is a white, which is my normal. Yes, it is. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's make an ender chest for over there. I'm just going to be doing a little bit of small things like this today and trying to get some stuff done. So I got to wait now until we come along the regular oak chest because it's finicky. Just gonna make up a bunch of like stuff so we have it. We also need to set up some more auto crafting system. We need some more interfaces. Probably need to teach it how to make interfaces so we can make more auto crafting. I feel like that is gonna be a big thing to get done very soon. But there we go. Ender chest. White. Let's go do it. Now we could set up another one of these over there. I feel like I'm probably gonna get rid of the wires today. I'm going to get rid of those and see about just wiring up the whole place with some of the, I'm hoping this works. It should. Oh yeah, it did. Just saw one. Beautiful. There we go. Look at that. Look at that look. Very nice. So this thing is going to be full. This thing is going to be full. Let's go ahead and see if we can start fixing up some of our power issues. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take this second one, instead of rounding it all the way over with all of this power loss that I feel like we're actually getting here, we're going to replace here and get rid of that guy in the corner. We're going to put this guy right here. We're going to set this up to that. We're going to go ahead and make sure the auto eject is on. We're going to have input does not matter here, but we're going to go ahead and set output to the top, the left, and that should be good. We can see the lines are filling up with some power and some juice. Is that more now than I thought it was? I wonder if these are like the power cells from RF Tools. The more you place down, the bigger the multi-block. I'm kind of curious. Let's see if we can make one more. What all do we need? We need... Oh wow, I didn't... No, I went through all that atomic alloy. Alright, that's fine. Let's grab another 16. Obsidian. Another 16 of you. And then I think we're going to need another control circuit, which, yeah, we're going to need some more of those. Probably would be better if we could just do a nice clean half a stack. So let's go ahead and craft up another 32 real quick of those. And I'm just going to pull one out there. So that should finish up, let it do its thing. And then we'll come over here and do this one ourselves. There we go. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We can even use those to upgrade some more of our cables. If you guys saw that in the last episode, you don't even have to break the cables. It's really neat. Alright, so let's go ahead and do quantum. We're going to make one more of them. And I think we might even wind up using these for some other stuff here in the future. Also, maybe even some liquids. We could even use it for liquids, but we have ender tanks. I think those work a little bit better in my opinion. Let's go ahead and see. Let's pop that down. Let's set this up to the network. Okay, so no, it doesn't. Okay, so it's just 6.4 million RF. Still not bad, though. We can literally power our whole place now. I don't know if this is going to be enough, so we're going to have to make possibly a new area for, like, a power room. Alright, so we got that powering all of this. Let's go ahead and start to see if we make sure that this is going to work appropriately, like we want. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this guy. Yep, that's the sound of bricks splashing in the water. Gosh, I love that sound. That's sarcasm too, by the way. Go ahead and clean it up a little bit. There we go. And now for over here, what we can do is, seeing as how we have like machines over this way, and most of them are all set up onto this here, let's just go ahead and set up this guy right there. Set that to our network, energy, auto eject, output, output, output. Oh, well, it's only 2 sides. Whatever. No big deal. Let's see. Now this guy needs more power as well. We have not too much of a good way to give him a good decent amount of power. We could run high voltage possibly off of this. That might not be a bad idea. Probably better than our MV. Well, at least say that. Alright, so let's go ahead and start getting these picked up and out of the way. I don't even know what this one went to anymore. And we can take that one off the front. Alright, there we go. So, with that done, that doesn't look too bad back there. I don't think that looks bad at all. We can also get rid of this guy. I know there's one on the opposing side, but it's no big deal. Get rid of you. Get rid of you and you. Oh my gosh, we should have done this a long time ago, guys. A long time ago. Oh my gosh, yes. We can also start routing our fluid into our automatic lubricator for our crusher. It's going to make it work a little bit faster. It works really good for some things still, like our obsidian. Making obsidian, it gives us 4 times inside of the crusher. When you put obsidian there, it gives you 4 obsidian dust. So that is not bad. I'm actually okay with that. So HV wire coil. One of those should be okay. We might need 2. So let's go ahead and see HV. 2. Yeah, there we go. Let's get a relay and the connectors. Let's come over here and see if we can hook up this guy. This is probably going to be the only one that's really going to need it. I mean, obviously, we could probably route the power up over and through onto this. I just think it's going to look kind of weird and, like, bulky. Plus, a little bit of these wires I don't think are going to hurt. I think it's going to look kind of nice just to have a little bit here and there. And we do have the output already set up on the top of this guy, so we should be good to go. Place that there. And we don't have to worry about getting zapped, thankfully, because that is turned off in the configs. And there we go. So that guy should be getting oodles amount of power now. Let's go ahead and check it out by getting some glass, as we always need glass, not lead nuggets. Alright, let's go ahead and go boop and see how well it works now. Look at that. No power loss. So now we need to do that up here. We got the power running up that way. Let's upgrade those cables real quick. Let's go ahead and see. What do we got? Oops. Gotta make sure we hit that. Alloy. So, I think that is the next one up. Pretty sure. So we just right click on there. Ooh, insta upgrade. I like that a lot. Instead of breaking them and replacing them, that is so helpful. And that is working so well. Gosh dang it, I wish I could see back there. Alright, there we go on those. And then I think one more there. There we are. All of those are now fully upgraded. You might lose a little bit if there's not like a perfect 8 on there, but it does save time at least. And it's not like these are really, really hard to make, so there you go. I think we're good on, I think we just kind of fixed our power issue. So technically we don't even really need this anymore up here. This side we would still need it because this is still powering all of this over here except for this guy there. We would need one over there, but I don't think we really need to change that too much. I think it's okay to have like one. You know what I mean? So we can go ahead and pick this guy up, save him for later, get rid of these guys as well. These are no longer necessary. And there we go. Not too bad. I'm actually kind of happy about this. What is this one from? Advanced Energy Cube? Wait, where did I get this from? Oh, right. That was the one right there, I guess. Okay. That makes sense now. Oh, man. When you replace stuff, you just sit here and you go, oh, hey, look, we got another one red now. Oh, nice. That one's full. So now we're finally getting in fluids on this one, because I guess we're getting in so much more biodiesel. Beautiful. So that is going to probably be our next step, is upgrading our biodiesel. Or our power to biodiesel. Or maybe something a little bit better, if anything. But that is not looking too shabby, if I do say so myself. Now, I wouldn't mind trying to see about automating something real quick. I don't know if I have a lot of time to do it, but let's grab a few things real fast. Let's see, we're going to need an exporter, ME export bus. We're going to need probably some... Might need an interface. Oh, hey, look at that. We got one. Beautiful. And we're probably going to need an importer. ME import bus. Beautiful. We're probably also going to need a emitter. Those are gas, and I just need a regular level emitter here. There we go. And I am going to grab some copper. And let's see if we have any wire left in here. We got a little bit of copper wire. Very nice. So let's see if we can hook this up right. I'm a little iffy about pulling off of this line since this is our P2P line. I think we can still do that though. But this is basically what I want to do. I want to automate this if at all possible. So I don't know. I think we need to do that there. We're also probably going to need a crafting pattern, which I do believe... let's see. Let's clear this out. This needs to be changed to... Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. A crafting pattern, and I think these make 2, correct? Yes. So we're going to put 2 there for one of those. Set that there. We're going to put that inside of this interface. And then we're going to grab an ender chest. So that way it's quickly put back into our system. So a white ender chest. Right here at the end. We're going to have to change our back door, by the way, because this is getting a little, a little much, I think. Also, I wouldn't mind grabbing some steel scaffolding, just to kind of make things look a little nicer. At least under this guy. This one, I'll probably use some cable. We're actually going to need more cable. I mean, I do have the blue, which is fine. That should be enough, though. We don't need that much. We just need to hook this up. Boop and boop. Alright. That should be connected now. And if we take a look inside of our interface terminal, do we not see it in there? We don't. Okay, so it does need to be hooked up on a separate line, it looks like. So we might have to route this way. Off this guy. And then we can put some facades over this in a minute, and that'll make it look a little bit nicer. There we go. Now it's in there. Metal press. Beautiful. So if we tell this to craft us some wire, let's see how well it works. Let's go ahead and say craft us 16. Start. Oh, hey, well, look at that. Well, that is just nice. Isn't that just nice? Now, I could actually use my level emitter and set this up and say, hey, I want you to make this X amount of wire and have it set up in our system at all times. See, that's nice. And that just automatically pours into our system instantly. That's very awesome. That's not as bad as I kind of thought it would be to do. And we can do this for all sorts of wire as well. We can even do it for the electrum wire, which is not too hard to do. And there's our copper wire right there. I wouldn't mind trying to set it up on an emitter. I think that would probably be a good idea. I was thinking we might need those, but I was like, I actually might have a better idea, which the ender chest I think was probably a little bit better in my opinion. A little bit quicker to make as well, and cheaper, I think. But yeah, there we go. So now we have a way to automatically make our wires off of this particular metal press here. I don't know. Can these actually take a redstone signal? Let's see if we can, I wonder if these get disabled from a redstone signal. These things are a little iffy, by the way. I think what I'm going to do is, let's break that one first, place that down, and then place this down. Does that work on cables? I don't think it does. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't look to be working on that. I don't know if it works on the interface is what I'm kind of curious about. But we could just use a regular exporter here, and the exporter would probably work just as well. But I don't mind setting it up like this. I know it's a little slow, but usually I try to plan ahead anyway. And we could just craft a whole bunch and just have it setting up in there and ready to go. I might swap it over to the other way here a little bit later, but for now, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. So I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode of Automaton and learned something new along with me with our brand new quantum entangloporter thingies. I think I just renamed them. I think that's nice. Beautiful. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out. Lets me know you guys are still enjoying the series. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.